ball well lately. He's a threat every time he steps into the box. The next pitch misses, and that's ball 3. On 3-0, most minor leaguers are taking all the way. We'll see if he can find the zone. And ball 4, 2 aboard. 4-pitch walk there, good discipline by the batter, making him come into the strike zone. Next up for the Aces, Ezra Lantigua. Lifted down the left side.
Come on, go hard,
falls
you're scoring.
And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with 1 out.
The batter,
Here's the second baseman, Rob Kern.
Hey, on the ropes. Drive in. Let's go. Here we go.
And now the 1-2. Ripped to third. Evans over to second. Outstanding play. Inning over. 2 runners left. 1 down. Stepping to the plate for Reno, Joe Random. Swing and a rocket. That's back. That one's gone. If you throw a sinker that's down the middle, you might as well duck and cover because a good hitter will scorch it. Time to regroup and try to locate better to this next hitter. So 2 down. Now up, Brennan Malone. Left field getting pretty deep. That one's carrying. And it's gone. And they close the gap. It's 8-4. Raining cats and dogs, and he's stepping to the plate for Las Vegas, Zach Evans. That's to third, Groover. Sends it to first. And that wraps it up this afternoon. Obviously, he was a big piece of their success in this ballgame. Great effort at the plate.
Me and my team, you know that we going in. Don't make me turn up. Don't make me turn up.
Joe Random comes into this one fresh off the top half of the second from El Paso. Why should good dental hygiene be boring? Give yourself a kick in the teeth with Enrico's Espresso toothpaste and wake your mouth up with a bang. Proud sponsors of this broadcast. On the ground to third. Slings to first. Fine play in the hole for the out. Wool trying to bounce back after a bumpy first inning. 1 out and 2 on. Here's the catcher, Alfredo Duno. And it's a pop-up. 2 down.
batting eighth, the third baseman, number.
And here's the catcher, Joe Random. 0 for 1, grounded out the first time around. Dunks one into left. The tying run is aboard. And the next batter, Tim Tawa.
Center fielder, Tim Tawa.
Hey, keep it going up there. Clutch up.
0-2, and the delivery. Lays one down the left side, grabs it barehanded, and very nicely done for the out. That is not an easy play, but you wouldn't know it watching him work. That was an absolutely gorgeous effort to fire over to first and get the out. Nice job. Swing and a high fly to left. And that will retire the side. So they first and second with one away. George Valera getting ready to hit. 1 for 2. Such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Keeps the heart rate low, maintains focus, and doesn't shift approach in run-scoring opportunities. Runners on the move. And that one gets away at the plate. No throw, double steal, they're both safe. Random up now. 2 down, nobody on, but looking to start a rally here to get his team back in this. Line drive,
come on,
and that's a fair ball.
Go. Relay 3. Check your outfielders now.
The batter, the center fielder, number
2
14,
outs, runner
Tim
on first base.
Tawa.
And now the center fielder, Tim Tawa. Here's the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt, but kept it close. Kicks and delivers. Swing and a ball popped up. Jackson settles under this one. And makes the catch. One runner left stranded. They're on the wrong end of a 7-4 score line. One down. Next up for the Aces, Joe Random. Hard hit to right center. It falls in, and that's a hit. So 1 on now with 1 away.
Attaboy, great job. Way to get on
And
base.
he's put together quite a game at the plate. Hammered that one with a really nice all-around swing. And he hit it pretty deep before it fell in for the knock. Here comes the 2-2 offering. Swing, soft line drive. Ezra Lantigua will hit next.
Hey, drive him in. No one better right here.
Swings and flares it, and it drops in. They stop the lead runner at second, now 2 on with 2 outs. You'll take a hit no matter how it comes. Still raises the batting average. Bit of a dying quail for the base hit after he got that one off the end of the bat, but he'll take it. This next at bat is going to be critical.
Hey, big moment. Here we go.
Out to short. Can't come up with it.
Right here, on the back.
And everybody's safe. I think his mind was already in the dugout on that play, but he lost focus, and the error prolongs the inning for the offense. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. Stepping to the plate for Reno, Julio Barreto. Oh-2, rocks and fires. Swing lifted to left field. Rosario moving under it. And that's the 3rd out. We head to the bottom of the 8th. The Chihuahuas lead it 7-4.
The catcher, Joe
Hey, no one better.
Random.
Right here.
A laser into the outfield. Makes the catch. 1 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 14, Tim Tawa.
Winning run stands at first. No outs.
Designated hitter, Robert Reno.
And a sac bunt here.
1-1-1.
And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly. Stepping in, Ryan Clifford. In the air on the infield, and there's the call for the infield fly.
Now batting, left fielder.
Winning run at third, 2 down.
Rio.
And this one gets away, can't squeeze it. And the Chihuahuas walk this one off. It's an 8-7 victory. And the final 8-7. On behalf of our excellent crew, thanks for joining us for this broadcast of Minor League Baseball on the show. I'm Ben Gelman, and we'll see you next time. So 2 down, digging in for the Chihuahuas, Ryan Clifford. This one popped up in foul ground on the first base side, and that's that. We head to the second. The Aces on top. All set for the start of this inning. Coming up to the dish for Reno, Joe Random. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. A good accountant should save you money, not cost you more. That's why Crazy Owl's CPAs have a price-beating guarantee. If you think you can find a lower price and better refund for your tax return, you're crazier than Al. That's down, 1 off's off the wall.
That a way to square up on that ball.
That
Great
makes
job.
it a 15-game hitting streak. He's really on some kind of roll at the plate. This speaks to how he's seeing the ball and his consistency day in and day out. Those are both qualities that evaluators want to see. On the ground, could be 2. Callahan to second, double play. That is outstanding defense. And here's the play, George Valera.
Center fielder, number 7, George Valera.
Trying to move the runner over here. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Now batting, first baseman.
Digging in for the Aces, Joe Random. Collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday. Out to short. That one finds its way through. And that is going to bring the tying run to the plate. Gray Kessinger digs in now.
The shortstop, Gray Kessinger.
Looking good. No one better up there. Here you go.
Swings and flares it, and it falls! Coming around third. Here's the throw. Not in time. Safe at the plate. And they cut the lead to 2.
The first baseman, Ezra.
We hear a lot about how the numbers turn against the pitcher the 3rd time through the order, and that might be what's happening here. Looking at the manager, he may have a decision to make. Swing, soft line drive. The flip. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning.
Catcher, Joe Random.
This one is labeled.
Go, ball.
Pretty
Go.
deep.
Go.
Out of here. It just clears the wall. The 12th of the season. 1 out and the base is empty. Here's a pop-up. Dropped it.
Now batting, the first baseman, Gino Gruber.
The 0-1. Up the middle, Callahan. Flips it. There's one.
He's up.
To first, not in time.
Safe.
Great effort there. The Aces
Hey, no one
with the
better, huh?
go-ahead run in the